as if being discarded wasn't painful enough. You have to sit back and watch your avoidant ex seem completely unaffected by the breakup, like it never happened, like you never happened, like you never mattered. Here you are, picking up the pieces of your broken heart that was shattered into a million pieces. It feels like somebody reached into your chest and ripped out your heart and punched you in the gut at the same time. You thought you had met your person, your twin flame, your soulmate even. You felt seen, heard, wanted, and desired like never before. You felt like you finally got it right this time. And then it's over, and you are given little to no coherent explanation as to why the relationship had to end. Vague excuses at best. I can't give you what you need. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. I just need time and space to work on myself. Work is so busy. And it doesn't even make sense because just before, this person was telling you how nobody had ever made them feel the way that you make them feel. That they are so lucky to have you in their life, that you matter so much to them. And now it's over. And not only is it over, this person is going out having fun with friends. They're going on vacations. They're posting happy stuff on social media. They seem completely unaffected. And it really is like a dagger to the heart because you feel like, was any of it real? Did I even matter to this person? This person is very likely to be a severe dismissive avoidant or a fearful avoidant that leans dismissive. And avoidants avoid. Just like they avoid dealing with any kind of insecurities and fears in a relationship. When they get triggered, they learn to avoid it. They take their feelings for their partner, they suppress them, they bury them. They don't allow themselves to access their own feelings. They completely detach from their emotions. So when they shut down, blindsided you, discarded you, or slow faded out on you, they took their feelings for you and suppressed them. And with that suppression of those emotions, empathy also goes out the door too. Because this person, due to their own fears and insecurities, is completely wrapped up in what they perceive they want, need, feel, or fear in the moment. They're not able or willing to consider you or your feelings, so there's no empathy there. It's all about them. Avoidants are deeply insecure people that have a very specific set of fears, and these fears are abandonment, rejection, and engulfment. Engulfment is the fear of losing your independence in a relationship to somebody who's going to abandon and reject you. And it all stems from consistent childhood emotional neglect. This is a person that wasn't given the love and the nurturing in the way that they needed. So in a relationship, when things are going well, it will trigger their fears. Emotional intimacy is building. You're getting closer. That feels unsafe to them. They've learned to fear vulnerability because it wasn't safe for them as a child. They have this core wound of defectiveness, and they're afraid that they will be exposed as being defective if they let somebody in. And the more a partner makes them feel, the more that somebody pokes at their heart, the faster they shut down and push you away. But now, they don't want to face the painful emotions of the breakup, and they certainly don't want to face your painful emotions. They don't want to take accountability for what they did. They want to avoid it. That's what they've learned to do. Avoid problems, run from issues, stick their head in the sand like an ostrich. So they're distracting themselves. They're going out and having fun, seeking dopamine chasing activities, possibly even entering a new relationship to get that dopamine, to get that validation, so they don't have to face the painful breakup, the pain of what they did to you and your shattered heart. Because if they were to look within and process those emotions and take accountability, in their mind, it would confirm their own perceived inner defectiveness. Too painful. So they look to avoid, suppress those emotions, run from the problem, and pretend like it never even happened. Distract, avoid, distract, avoid. That is what they are doing. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It's not a reflection of you or your self-worth. What it is a reflection of this person, their inability and unwillingness to process emotions and to actually self-reflect in a meaningful way. This is a reflection of them and their attachment wounds, as well as their character, but it's not a reflection of you. And in most cases, it's not because you did anything wrong, it's because you did everything right. And this person felt like you were too good for them. And it was inevitable that you were going to figure out that you were too good for them. And rejection and abandonment is inevitable. So safer to push you away and abandon you than risk being abandoned themselves. It's a maladaptive defense strategy. And the way they've learned to protect themselves is to just avoid anything negative or painful, including the breakup. So yes, they're going out and distracting themselves. They are acting as if it never happened, but that's how they learn to keep themselves safe. No, it's not healthy. It's a reflection of them, but it's not a reflection of you. You never would have treated them that way. You never would have discarded them, blindsided them, broken up with them without giving them any coherent explanation. And you certainly would have shown them empathy. You prioritized this person, and this is what you got in return, a broken heart. You didn't deserve it. So be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It's nothing that you did. You can't make somebody behave this way. Just look at their behavior and recognize that is your closure, because this is an unhealthy person that doesn't have the ability to do a healthy relationship at this point in their lives.